I think you're spending way too much time on him. You get to see him all day, man.
Yeah, you see me every day.
We only come through once every couple months.
Yeah. So,
how long have you guys been interviewing bands?
For about 2 minutes now. And, let's talk about, how do you feel about Michael Jackson? Is he guilty or is he just misunderstood?
He gives great hand jobs. I'll tell you that right now.
I think he's only a child himself.
He's still stuck in the Rockin' Robin days.
Remember,
I think we're all children.
If Michael Jackson is outlawed, only outlaws will have Michael Jackson.
I don't really want to hazard an opinion about the guilt of the mighty and powerful.
Well, tell us a little bit about your history here, the Barkmarket history.
I think right around the turn of the century, first Barkmarket group started. It was kind of a John Philip Sousa takeoff cover band doing hits of the day. And we're, see, every couple of years the torch is passed. We're this year's version. Next year it'll be all different guys when you come
All
back.
different guys.
I mean, there's the Barkmarket Corporation, just subcontracts out musicians in every city, every year for a new tour.
Is it just, does it start on the new year, or is it kind of a menudo thing where you have to reach a certain age? And
pretty much. Well, I think you wind up getting, when you start asking for things like, we want towels in the bathroom, we want a bathroom, we want to be able to pull over every now and then.
We want a van that works.
Exactly.
Stuff like that.
You start getting a little uppity in the, most of this is in collusion with our label, American Recordings. They have a lot to do with it.
As long as you're silent.
As long as you kind of shut up and play your music and, don't voice any controversial opinions about Michael Jackson, you're okay.
Well, then I won't ask you about NAFTA, because that would be good.
Well, John wrote NAFTA.
He wrote it.
That was his brainchild.
So did did the president distort that in major ways after leaving your drawing board there?
No, totally. I wanted it to be like a entire universal thing. I had this like cold clause about Mars, like trade stuff. The aliens,
trade.
but it's like, the people, you tell people that, they just go in shock, It's like, it's amazing.
It's another one of those things that'll get you kicked out of the group.
It's a funny thing though, but NAFTA actually started out as an intercontinental tool supply company. NAFTA parts. Have you seen this? This is how it started, and it just got blown out of proportion completely by the press.
It just went.
I don't get it.
So, what do you find is? This is probably.
It's that blinking light all about. I think your battery's low.
I don't know. Blinking light, I think, means that the camera's.
Wait.
Going,
Stop.
Well,
so have you seen the video? Have you gotten it?
We have it.
And you haven't
We're
played
going to air it like right now here after,
after
this interview here. So.
And then you'll get the second one in January.
We'll get the next video in
For
January.
Vipping Boy. That's really cool too. Really great actor. We filmed the Dumb Jaw in a strip mine in New York. Very cool. Strip mine and an abandoned cement foundry. It was abandoned about 100 years ago.
Who comes up with the ideas for the videos?
We get them in the mail.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty much, it's kind of like, well, either we get it faxed to us from the head office or, it just comes in the mail. Never a return address. You got to sign for it. Usually get woken up about 7 a.m. There's some guy out there, sign this. So.
Okay, sign it. Well, we're going to check out that video right now then. And I'd like to thank Barkmarket for taking the time to...
You going to come and film some of the show? Chicken.
I don't know. We'll probably do that. Would it make you nervous then?
Go ahead. Get loud, get funky. Bring the camera in, get it jostled.
We'll do some, we'll test this microphone here later on tonight.
All right.
So, thanks a lot to Barkmarket. Hope you have a good show, have a good tour.
Thanks, man.
We'll see you guys. And
bye.
KSRV, here's their video right now. Bam.
Such a lovely day.
Okay, KSR video, we made it. We're near the top of the mountain. I think it's about as far as I'm going to go. And we discovered that the A is shedding. So we need to get some clear snow or something. It's having problems. But anyway, according to John, our illustrious cameraman who you'll see a little bit later in the show, who is it? Entertainment Weekly, he said?
Entertainment Weekly.
Said people like to have sex up here.
Underground activity at ASU is to have sex on a giant A.
Well, I think it should be, if you really insist on doing that, you should know what you're getting into. There's broken glass, there's twigs,
bottle cap,
lots of rocks, beer bottles. It wouldn't be very safe. Plus, if you're on this slope right here, and if you say reel back in a moment of excitement, you can seriously damage your most important member in the act. So I would not advise it. To me, it wouldn't be a good idea. Now, the 50-yard line at the Sun Devil Arena Stadium. Now that sounds a little bit more like fun.
During the halftime show.
Yeah. You were there, weren't you, Cindy?
I was there the other week, yeah.
Yeah, she's a regular over there, or better yet, maybe in the goalie's net or the hockey thing. As the plane flies by, you will be able to hear us introduce this next song, because KASR Video likes to bring you all the fun stuff. Anyway, need to tell you guys, there's going to be a time change. KASR Video after December 21st is moving to Wednesday at midnight. So set your VCR. That way, I guess, hey, we're just up against Conan and Brian, and we don't take on Rush anymore.
Screw Conan.
So, hey, I like Conan. He's
Like
actually
Conan?
I like the way he waves his hair.
Yeah, Conan
He's
does
got
have that funky hair.
He's got that funky hair. Kind of like this, but not as blue. It's more Irish. You know, she has an alter ego called Cinnamon.
Really? I
Yeah,
didn't
she's a
know
little
that.
heat miser type. She's really cute.
She should. Yeah, we'll introduce you.
Yeah,
first.
she'll be on in a future show. In the meantime, we need a video, and we already did Megadeth. We already did Shotgun Messiah. We already did a bunch of stuff. This is Tad, Greasebox. Kind of a connection because how many times this thing has been painted. Grease, paint. Maybe there isn't a connection. I don't know. It's petroleum. So, KASR Video. We'll be back. That's a promise.